Hello, good morning, everyone. This is Zach from XIFU. So, if you are watching together with me, appreciate if you can help me to click the like buttons for me. Help me to share this out. Again, a quick disclaimer before we start. This section here, we are not doing any buy and sell call. So, if you want to trade any stocks based on discussion this morning, make sure you go on trading plan. If not, get advice from the professional. Okay. So, today remains to be a boring day. Well, I guess. A deeper pullbacks, which is some things that some actually do fail already. Okay, so some things that actually I don't like to see, to be frank with you, in the market currently. Now, if we're looking to FBMKLCL, like I say 1550 still remain a crucial level, but unfortunately, the break yesterday didn't really hold well above 1550. And today couldn't go lower. Okay, so the next one probably on the bar chart is 1525. Okay, but at this moment over here, I don't think I want to aggressively um, looking into stocks right now. I mean, I still look in the stock right now, but I won't go into enter any stock. So, like I said, like some of the tech, Inari, all this actually they're doing pullback. But Inari yesterday also kind of feel already. Okay, so yeah, luckily we didn't enter on this area over here. So yeah, this area here, like I said yesterday, we want to see two things. Okay, one is the hammer. Okay, it appeared, but unfortunately yesterday it didn't appear. Notice the volume is high as well. So again, it's not a good sign for me, to be fair with you. So normally you want to see when they drop below volume. Today trying to hold around the yesterday price, but again, it's not a very good candle yet so far. Okay, unless we see something that is interesting. So one is hammer around this area. Second is that we want to see a couple of COC candle. Okay, cluster closes candle, but again, it didn't appear as well. Okay, so I guess currently what I do is that I just trying to exit with some cut loss. Okay, some start to cut loss like TTUHB yesterday also I cut as well because it dropped below support. Some lecture I do exit already with a small profit, like JF tag lah, post lah. I also exit everything already. Okay, most of the stocks I actually just want to watch out where is the next team or the direction of the market overall. Okay, upcoming next. Okay, so I don't have much for today. Do let me know any counters you're looking into. If not, we just want to keep it short for today's section. Okay, so again, for those who are using XChart, there's some incorrect signal I probably need to fix later on. Okay, so JF tag, okay, continue to go lower around 2040s. But this one, unlike Inari dropped with volume, but this one didn't drop with volume. I think yes, this is something that I was still actually looking into. Yes, I exit everything, but actually I'm still watching out. Okay, for JF tag. For me, this is like a bit of so-called a kind of healthy pullback at this moment here compared to the others. Okay, VS. Also the same things now going back to these 2040 areas. Okay, again, it's a area that probably want to continue to look for hammer, cluster closes. Okay, again, you don't want to see something like Inari yesterday drop with high volume. If drop with high volume, normally we wait for the shakeout complete better lah. Okay, but looks like VS is looking good at this moment here. Okay, Grad Tech. Okay, Grad Tech still the same. Okay, holding around 2040. Okay, so a part of Inari, I think the rest is still boleh tahan lagi. Okay, boleh tahan lagi. Okay, but just that now because FBM KLC dropped below 1550, right? I think I'll be slightly more careful. Okay, to look for the opportunity to enter. Okay, Dufu still good. Okay, Dufu still good. Right, still holding more around the almost touching 20 MA. So I want to see how actually they test 20 MA area. Okay, first before I decide to enter. Okay, but right now, yes, continue to watch out for stocks that you're interested, but enter, maybe I will wait for a while. Okay, because like I said, KLCI break below 1550. So maybe we might see some short-term weakness coming in. Okay, I think some stock actually started to drop below support already, including my TTUHB. Okay, for those that are following, yesterday I also chopped already at TTUHB because it's actually dropped below support. Okay, break below support, tapi I cakap lah. For me, it's cut lah. Again, I'm not doing any buy and sell call. I might be wrong. Okay, EG still fine. Okay, I find EG still okay, but I will continue still will watch out because this candle a bit high volume on 19 May. Okay, so yeah, like if let's say above 110, 1.10, I think it's still good overall. Okay, for EG. Okay, Let's see. Okay, trade signal, anything. But this morning, I think trade signal also got nothing much. Okay, this is Sita Global, but Sita Global now is a bit illiquid. Okay, so let's go back to yesterday. Do let me know any stock you're looking into. If not, I just keep it short today. Like I say, nothing much. Okay, we only can study some counters that actually still in a very good pullbacks area. Okay, like for example, just I'm going to take la, do full la, VS la, Inari out already. Okay, Inari out. So only can monitor this few stock for me right now. Okay, P metal also interesting. Okay, shakeout looks like they are holding well at this moment here. Okay, again, it's suitable for those that who are looking for slightly longer term. Okay, so if you look into my analyzer here, okay, FA. Okay, so for those that who don't know, this is FA. This is referring to TA. Okay, so FA fundamental 6 out of 9. Okay, for me it's considered okay lah, quite good lah. So TA wise, okay, 6 out of 10 as well. So okay, technical wise also this is slightly go into a bit of trending, sideways to trending area. So yeah, P metal I think is suitable for those that who probably looking to mid to long term type of investor traders. Okay, any stocks that you want me to look into? If not, I think I would just end my section here. Again, another boring days. Okay, I think this week mostly is boring, but for me, it's fine. Okay, as long as there's still capital in portfolio, like for me, if I see things that I don't like to see, exit with small losses. Okay, then you prepare for the next one. Okay, so yeah, I still believe there will be a next one. Just that right now, CalCI dropped below one of the so-called crucial support, which I think probably we need to wait already. Okay, so as I always emphasize, 1550 is a good area for us to focus. Okay, we hope that it, like this rebounded back to 1600, but unfortunately didn't. Okay, so yeah, 1525. Okay, 1525. Okay, probably is the area that probably we need to watch out next. Okay, red tone. Let's look into red tone. Okay, sorry, please ignore about this signal over here. Actually, I already asked the developers to fix it. Okay, I found it recently got some error here. Okay, so for red tone, this is like going into this so-called accumulation phase. We do see some volume. Okay, some high volume, climactic volume, and immediate change of trend, and of course breaking the downtrend line. Okay, so this is a so-called going into an accumulation phase of stocks. Okay, and I think it's good for range trading. Okay, so we got a resistance here around 625 or 630 area. Okay, 630 area. Then this will be your immediate support level, which is currently the current price around 565. Okay, so good for range trading. Anything below this support, probably you want to watch out. Okay, you want to watch out. Okay, so CMSB. Let's try CMSB. Wow, but not trending on this one. Okay, because now it's a pullback weeks. It's a pullback so-called markets. Okay, of course still good. I don't see there's weakness at the top, but because this now is a pullback weeks, which is happening starting this week. If you want to enter, if you are looking for entry right now, I think best you want to look for a good support area. Okay, which I think this one someone asked before as well. Previous resistance, notices there's gap slightly above 1.1. I think will be slightly better. Not to say it's not good, okay, but just that sometimes they decided to pull back deep one. Like for example, 1 week ago VS, okay, for those who chase Ganana. Like 1 week ago Inari, for those who chase also Ganana. Right now make a deep pullback. Okay, so yeah, if you looking for entry, because this is a pullback week, I think you should really look into where's the support. Overall still good. Okay, I think this is overall still good. Yeah, but entry wise you have to watch out because risk to ratio right now is not that great. Okay, if you want to look for the entry. Chances to entry today in small positions. Referring to which stock, Whaley? Referring to CMSB or what? Okay, if you really like short-term one, okay, let's go into hourly chart. Okay, support. Best support is wow, macam break support a bit already. Break the immediate support. 1.24 actually is a nice support. Strong support 1.24. So against maybe you wait until end of this hour, see they can go back to 1.24 or not. Okay, but so far for me, it looks like they are heading to the daily 20 MA. Okay, it's a pullback week. Okay, it's a pullback week. Okay, so against for those that stock, especially stock that are far away from 2040s, for example here, this one goes up. Okay, this period is far, now they are closing up already. Okay, so like I said, do full grade type VS, still good to watch. Okay, Inari unfortunately is a bit disappointing. They fail to hold above support, but it's okay. Like I said, when your watch has got the 10, 20 stock, you don't need to be worried. Okay, so at least you got other counters for you to aim into. Okay, chances to entry today in small positions. Okay, okay. Now my view for copy is the same, even though I exit already. Okay, because they break the immediate support, which is something that I don't like to hold currently. But actually, overall, they don't show a major weakness. Okay, of course, this is a new IPO early of the year, so I don't have much information. But based on what I see from here, looks like they are in sideways range, potentially in accumulation. Of course, there are a few things we have to look into. This is the area that potentially is a main resistance. The 80 cents area. Okay, so the other day also they tried to break, in our Telegram, we was very happy, excited about it. But in the end, tak boleh lepas and come with high volume. So again, this is showing you that this area here come with lots of sellers. Okay, so resistance is strong. Okay, but unlike Inari, one thing about Inari right now, I probably don't really like it is they actually drop with some obvious volume. But if you look into copy, right, yes, there's some volume, but it's decreasing. Okay, so for me, this is like a shakeout, more like a shakeout. Okay, more like a shakeout. So I cannot predict what going to happen this week. Today is Thursday already. Next week I don't know, but I think it's in a month's time they will go back to this range again. Okay, they are likely to go back into this range. Okay, but sometimes doing shakeout is like that. Okay, shakeout is a bit tricky. Okay, because like I said, shakeout. Okay, sometimes what they do is that they will cause a little bit of panic, fear before they already pumps up. Okay, so sometimes you're like, wow, tapi tahan and exit. Then next few day only they push back up. So okay, like I said, my view is still the same. They're doing a shakeout. If you are those that have a calm, you don't have much emotion type of investor, good. But I'm not. Sometimes I see my stock, wow, negative 10%, double digit, I tabi tahan already. That's why I always keep 8%. Okay, good morning, Suiwa. Good morning. Okay, another boring day So again, yes, copy got opportunities. Okay, but it's not an area that I wanted to look for the trades. Okay, but if you those type that okay, good price, yes, you may try. Okay, now 99 speak mark. Okay, let's try 99 speak mark. Mr. DIY, I didn't really look into that for some time as well. Okay, 99 speak mark still okay. Looks like in a 40-day moving average area. Okay, again, it's a good so-called a good stock for us to watch out. Potentially a rebound. Okay, when it hit the support. Okay, Seng yesterday got a big shooting star with volume. So they won't have to careful as well for those that who are. This one, wow, this one I think macam careful. Okay, this one careful. Okay, so the other one is Mr. DIY. Oh, this one did pull back. I didn't follow Mr. DIY for some times. But this one is for me, it's still a healthy pullback. If you notice the drop candle is mostly low volume, but pullback yet to complete. Okay, now this one I think we can wait for the pullback complete. It's a nice reversal anyway. This is a downtrend, some volume over here. Then maybe, I'm not sure, it will hit here and rebound it. Okay, so we wait for the pullback complete. Okay, really say same. Loss of emotional control. My finger lost control, almost pressed sell. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Trading, anything involve money, we should have emotion. Okay, I still learning how to control emotion. Okay, like my one of my recent mistake is my TTVHB. Okay, I always told myself don't enter near resistance. Okay, don't enter near resistance. Okay, but the time the tech is hot, mostly like VS squatter going up, okay, JFA going up. So I thought that okay, I boleh lah. I entered, then we aim somewhere around here, also good, but market reverse immediately on the next day. Okay, but too bad. Okay, lesson learned. We move on. Okay. So, okay, how do you see what? Yeah, good morning, Fazil. Fazil. Okay, good morning. May I have your Telegram link? Telegram link. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Telegram. Where is my Telegram? Okay, see if I can post out here. Okay, I post it in. I post it in the comments below, so you can actually press and join. Okay. So, okay, let's see YTL. YTL also heading to pullback. I'm not sure whether today still has support or not. It's the drop below already. Okay, but not very bad. Still not very bad. Okay, for me, this one, right, they will go into a round of sideways reaccumulation. Okay, but I'm not sure whether Kelvin is looking for long term or short term. Right, so if you are looking for long term, I think yes, the movement is like slow and steady sideways. Okay, yeah, welcome, Whaley. Okay, thank you for joining the group. Okay, so again, the group is for discussion purpose. There's not right or wrong. Of course, this kind of market a bit quiet, member, which I understand. Okay, but sometimes we will question, post it there. Okay, so that we have some interaction from time to time in the Telegram. Okay, so now looking back to YTL. Okay, maybe YTL probably is the same also. So let's say once break here, the momentum slow down a little bit. Okay, so if you are short-term traders, maybe you want to avoid first at this moment. Okay, but because potentially they might retest to this support also. Okay, going back to this range. Okay, but if you are those that you don't care, mid to long term or maybe long term, I think still okay because they got this 3 times of support area tested well. Okay, so maybe this one they will range again before they hit back to the resistance. Okay, Cellcon. Okay, or Ismail still got Cellcon. Okay, let's look into Cellcon. Actually, Cellcon still the same. Of course, the trend slightly weaker already. Slightly weaker already. Okay, so actually best they hold somewhere around here. Okay, the trend actually slightly weaker. So okay, my view Cellcon still the same. Okay, still okay. Market quite what senyap is it? This morning all go to see jet fly high at Lima. Okay, yeah, actually senyap lah. Okay, not only today actually. Since this week. Okay, I can say since this week. Yesterday also very quiet. I think yesterday after lunchtime, I don't really look into market really. Okay, of course I just watch out some of my counters, some of the stock I wanted, like Inari I wanted it, but no hammer. Okay, so tapi I tengok lah. So just tengok the other stock that I think today Red Tech Dufu still doing good. Okay, Cellcon, I think my view is the same. There's a chance, there's opportunity, but right now this market, all right, again, same things here. Here we got a weakness candle. Maybe they'll do a round shakeout, okay, before push again. Okay, now also market is big. Like copy, okay, copy also doing a shakeout right now. Okay, so for me still the same. So this one, if you plan to hold, kena tahan lah because it's a 30 cents counters. Okay, a few bits lower, so that almost 10% already sometimes. Okay, some is 7-8% already sometimes. So if you enter here like it to here like 10% already. Okay, so yes, this one you can tahan skip, but overall I think the trend everything is still good. Maybe they're doing shakeout right now. Okay, but like I say, I exit already. Okay, this one because I kind of don't like this candle because this kind of candle, most of the time I cannot say all the time. Most of the time, it will gonna take some times. Okay, it's gonna take some times. Okay, let's get into crash. Okay, they still got change of trend over here. I still think they are in a very nice pullback area. Okay, if you really enter and watch out this support, I think this one's still quite good here, or which is currently the current price. So drop below here, careful. Okay, drop below here, careful. But for me, there's reversal, up bar with volume, nice pullback, and at this moment, I still think they are doing a nice pullback. Okay, they are still doing a nice pullback. Okay, against overall market is in pullback, a deep pullback. Unfortunately, a deep pullback. So now, before I end my section, let's go back to FBM Calcare again. So this one actually every morning I do emphasize whenever I start my live Facebook here. Okay, the nearest crucial level previously until yesterday 1550, but yesterday break below already. Okay, so like I say, if this break 1550, I will still into the market, but I won't be active entering the market. Okay, because I'm not sure, probably they will drop here, or maybe they will drop back to 1550. Oh, sorry, 1500. Okay, maybe. All right, so I want to see how is the reaction on 1520. Okay, only I decide whether I want to enter those like Dufu lah, GradTech lah, VS lah. Even though right now it's nice, okay, they are kind of close to 20 MA holding ball, but because of the FBM KLCI showing, maybe they will try lower, so probably I just avoid first. Okay. Okay, welcome Ismail. Okay, YTR already covered already. Let's look into YTR power. This is for long term. Okay, for long term one, I think it's a good opportunity for you to continue to watch out. Oh, surprise! YTR power different. YTR just now they dropped below the support, and today dropped lower. Okay, YTR power rebounded with ham. Okay, so for me, okay lah. JC, I think this one also yesterday we covered already. As long as above this, no problems. There's no problems. Of course, this is the main support. If you're a long-term one, I think you should focus at 3 ringgit. Okay, if let's say you're long-term one, you should focus at 3 ringgits. Okay, but I mean long-term is looking like 6 months down the road, all this kind of thing. So you should focus on 3 ringgit because this one actually is like a reaccumulation rate. Okay, which I think probably they will still zigzag around the range. Okay. So long term, yes. Okay, now let's into Gamuda. Gamuda also a lot of people like it. Okay, Gamuda, this is the nearest support. Okay, today they are testing support. Not sure, looking for entry exit. I don't see any sign of weakness at the recent candle, which is somewhere around here. I don't see that. Okay, I think the best you can do right now is 450 if you already entered already. Okay, again, this one long term or short terms. Okay, but this one also will take time, looking for sideways, because it kind of looks like a so-called a beginning of a reaccumulation. Let me look into Sunway. I think Sunway is a good example because Sunway recently also Sunway I will look into that also. Because Sunway also recently trying to break already. Okay, now this one. Okay, now this is good one. Good example. Okay, just want to show you the overall, like map of the chart So you at least there's expectation because sometimes I cannot really, I kind of like advise like hey, this is good, this is bad because the point of view probably might be slightly different. Okay, so for example, over here, okay, this one also. Okay, this is like okay, maybe somewhere around here. This is previously following. Okay, so this one breaking above. Okay, now they are hitting this resistance. Okay, so for Sunway, they also hit this resistance. Okay, but they break above. Okay, or for long term. Okay, this one Gamuda for long term. So okay, now for Gamuda, okay, unfortunately they cannot really break this resistance over here. So most likely, okay, potentially they might retest Now, currently, this is actually 450 is one of the so-called support. Okay, next one is 4.25. Okay, but looking into the overall directions, they are doing a reaccumulation. So for long-term wise, I think yes, it's a suitable stocks. Okay, for Gamuda. Okay, now let's look into the other one. I haven't checked WCT, but let's look into WCT. No, this one cannot. Not a good chart. Is it the IWCT? Okay, not a good example. Okay, if I can find my example, I'll show you. Okay, but at this moment, they are doing a reaccumulation. So long term, yes, but I'm not sure you are looking for entry or looking for exit. Okay, now let's into Sunridge looking for entry long term by Hari. Okay, last one before we close. Wow, Sunridge continue to break up. Okay, trend wise is good. Okay, they just completed a short period of reaccumulation. Okay, and continue to break up further. Okay, of course, if you ask me, like I said, I always a bit of stingy type of traders. The previous resistance is tending to support. This is the resistance. Okay, resistance area, which is tending to support right now, maybe around 1.95 area. Okay, today trying to break this level, but with low volume. So I think probably today still will continue to like test. Okay, best slightly above 1.95. Enter around this area. So this is to lower down risk. Okay, so at this moment I don't see any weakness for Sunridge. Okay, so if you want to buy, continue to hold for long term, I think okay, just that maybe restore ratio. Okay, if let's say you can enter slightly above 1.95, I think it's better. So okay, now let's go into analyzer because it's long term, and I pretty bad in FA. Okay, so again, going back to analyzer, this is referring to the FA. Okay, for those that who have attended the training together with Mr. JK, okay, Mr. Kang, I think he will cover this part here. Okay, I'm not sure, but this is usually how I check on my FA. So rating higher is better. Okay, like for example, Sunrise is 6 out of 9. For me, it's okay as long as above 5. I think is pretty good. Of course, 8 and 9 is better, but 6 is not too bad. Okay, it's a good FA counters. So here is referring to the TA. We actually looking into the you can see S, right? Okay, if you got extra, like you open up analyzer, you can see that. S referring short term, M referring to middle terms, L referring to long term. Okay, so mostly they actually 61%, almost 7 out of 10, which means the trend is good. Okay, the trend is good. But for me, sometimes if let's say you look into something like 9 out of 10, right? You need to be careful also, because 2 trending also not good, because 2 trending, which means this stock is already at the top. Okay, so when you buy, what happened? Pullback. Okay, when you buy, you have a chance to do pullback. So for me, I always like to in between 5, 6, or maybe 7 spoon boleh lah. Okay, around 5 is like the sideways slowly going up. So which means the breakup will happen. Okay, 6 to 7, which means they already started the trend started to come already. Okay, if let's say you see 9, 8, 9, right? Okay, you have to watch out already. Okay, because maybe the price will go deep sideways before goes up. Okay, understand right? This part, if yes, type a A for me. Right, so this is somehow how I use it. Of course, like I say, I'm pretty bad in FA. I'm using this to help me out. Okay, TA wise, for those that who need helps in terms of TA, short term, mid term, long term, you can use this. Okay, but again, like I say, those that do trending one, you have to watch out. Okay, not only you want to filter out those that is not trending. The one is downtrend, you don't want to look into it. Like downtrend, for example, and it's not downtrend. Okay, let's try TTUHB because it dropped your support yesterday. Okay, so this is example. You become not so trending already. So you know that, okay, this one, the bagus ready. Okay, maybe you need to wait for them to slightly become nicer, then only you look for entry. Okay, now let's go into like Dufu Grad Tech. Just not Dufu Grad Tech, Chantek. Okay, let's try. Okay, so this one also, you can see short term coming up. Notice here, it's a bit smaller, but for those who have extra pull, you can see that. Short term, 61%. Okay, which is right because they are coming from downtrend. and then now slightly reverse. Okay, because long term they are still in negative. Okay, because this rating is actually combined short term, mid term, long term. Okay, so long term they are still negative because why? If you zoom out, okay, maybe 6-month chart, they are in downtrend. Okay, they are in downtrend. Okay, midterm also changing already. Now it's 20%, 19-20%. Okay, which is a recovery lah. Okay, so this is how actually you look into it, right? So if I look into just now, I think one of the good one is P metal. P metal sideways for some time already, which means they are in accumulation. Okay, so for example here, O is 60%. Okay, this one also 6 out of 10. So which means they are like accumulation phase. Okay, slowly going up. Okay, hopefully this one will help you out. All right, so again with this, once again, thank you for watching my section over here. So again, if you like these sections, help me to click the like buttons. Help me to share this out. I just post out a Telegram's link. Okay, again, if you think our section here is helpful, join our Telegram. Okay, like I said, I encourage everyone to post some questions. If you got anything, post it there. If you find something interesting, post it there so that we have more discussions in the group. So with this, thank you. I'll see you in the next section. Tomorrow, tomorrow Friday. Yeah, I see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.